Hey guys, welcome to my first ever YouTube lesson. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. Check out some of my older content. If you've been rocking with me for a while and you've been subscribed. So we're almost at 400 subscribers and I think that's great. I'm gonna start decorating my channel a little more. I'm gonna start, uploading more videos. I'm gonna start giving back. I'm gonna start giving lessons as well. So without any more further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Sorry, I ran out of breath. So for my first lesson, I'm gonna go ahead and teach you on a lick that I've done before on one of my Instagram covers, and I'm gonna go ahead and play it for you guys right now. Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and teach on that first part of that lick. The second part leans more towards the tapping concept, and I have really cool ideas for that on its own. So without any more further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty guys, let's get started. So this is going to be a 3-note per string pattern, and we're going to start in the key of C. So we're going to hit the 3rd fret of the 6th string. Then we're going to hammer on to the 5th and the 7th. Just like that. Then that same position, we're going to shift it down to the 5th string. So now instead of hammering on to the rest of the notes, we're going to alternate pick, but we're going to start with the upstroke. So you're going to have this. Okay? Right after that, you're going to downstroke the 3rd fret. Then you're going to hammer on. Kind of like the beginning. So far you have this. Okay. Now you're going to shift positions and you're going to go to the 5th fret of the 4th string and you're going to start with the upstroke. You're going to go to the 7th fret and to the 9th fret. Now you're going to downstroke on the 5th and you're going to hammer on the 7th and the 9th. So you got... You're going to do that exact same thing, shifting down to the next string. So you're going to start on the upstroke. Then downstroke, and then hammer on with these next 2 fingers. Now you're going to shift over here to the 8, the 10th, and the 12th. And you're going to start with the upstroke. You're going to downstroke. Then you're going to hammer on. Then you're going to do the exact same thing to the next string. Upstroke. Downstroke. Then you let those 2 fingers do the work for you. So when you're doing this, make sure that these 2 fingers are pretty locked in. Your fingers should look like this. Because as you're shifting positions, you want your thumb to glide with you. It's going to ease it. So far you should have this. Now when doing this, I like to mute it because when you're playing distortion, if you don't mute it, some of the notes could sound a little cluttered. So I like to in order to do that, I just kind of place my palm right here behind the strings. I mean, either way sounds good. You can sounds cool too, but I like to mute it just because I think it sounds cleaner with distortion. So that's it, guys. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around. If you haven't subscribed, I encourage you to do so right now. Text all your homies, tag them, comment, like, subscribe. Comment on the video if there's something that you want to learn. That might be the next lesson. You never know. I will reply to all the comments. So before we leave, I want to give you guys a quick little tip or some advice on how to really embellish and really understand this lick. So more than a transitional type lick, from getting you from point A to point B, or just a cool lick to start off a cool solo, I want you guys to go home and dissect this lick and dissect the picking pattern. And I want you to add the picking pattern to your diminished scale, your altered scale, your pentatonic scales, your 7 Greek modes, to all that stuff all around the fretboard. Because if you notice, we just covered one spectrum of the guitar, but there's a whole world down here and up there that we still need covered. And the only way you can do that is by learning your scales, and you'll see how your dexterity will start building up. Practice with the metronome. Always practice with the metronome. But I mean, that's it for today, guys. I'm about to jam for a little bit. You're free to stick around, but don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you.